They don't want you to hear this because they want a race war. They want African Americans now to blame whites for everything that's going wrong in their home so that they can provoke you to go out in the streets and get killed. Right now, the issue in America is population control. And because African Americans are having so many children outside of marriage, they are raising the populace in America, and so they want to kill you off. Abortion isn't doing it fast enough, so they need you. And this isn't white people, this is just those that control the world. The Jesuits, the Bilderbergers, this is beyond skin color. These folks ain't thinking about no skin color. This is elite, where they call their blood R. They don't even have the same blood type as a human. So they're beyond your thinking. We thinking race. The white man ruled the world, the black man, they're past race. They're talking species from other dimensions. Far beyond what you can conceive. But to control the population, they want you to run out in the streets and defend some black boy you saw on TV where they keep showing his elementary school picture. And because you're a single mom and you relate to that, and if that had been my baby and your heart started beating fast. See, that's the difference men make. When men are at home, men be like, girl, you better turn that TV off and go worry about little Ray Ray in there. What is he in there up to? Was it Ray Ray? Oh, well, then turn it off. That's what a man does, because that's a man's home. But a woman, she already feels disenfranchised because she has to raise a child by herself. So when she sees that, it becomes Ray Ray to her. Oh, if that was my baby, I'm going to make a sign and I'm going to go out here and protest. That's what that is. When they want you to run out there and protest so you can get killed and there'll be less of us. That's what the race war is for. You think we're going to win it? You're going to depend on a bunch of non-working Negroes to win? Because that's who's out there fighting. If they had a job, they wouldn't be out there. They be out there protesting at job time. 9 to 5 protest. Brother, you need to be. Can I tell the truth in here? I don't care. I really don't. Make faces if you want. Amen. I turn on TV and see they done got so-and-so, and then they show a picture of him at Olin Mills when he was 10, holding a little car. But when he got shot, he was stealing a big car, a real car, had the wires in his hand. Eugenics. Eugenics is the term given to racist pseudoscience used to distinguish races, to create a master race, to wipe away all human beings deemed unfit and non-conforming to the Nordic stereotype. Stanford president David Starr Jordan originated the notion of race and blood in his 1902 radical epistle, Blood of a Nation, in which the university scholar declared that human qualities and conditions such as talent and poverty were passed through the blood. And this is when they started the concept of eugenics, meaning they wanted a pure race, a pure elite blood line, okay? And so they started eugenics to kill off what they would call the unwanted. And eugenics is not just Adolf Hitler. And it's not just Margaret Sanger. Elijah Muhammad believed in eugenics. He believed the white man was the devil and all white people should be dead. And it should be an all-black world. I'm like, dude, when it was an all dark-skinned world back in Noah's day, God destroyed it all. White people hadn't even come yet. I don't want an all-black world. First one didn't work. It didn't work. We need some diversity. We need to send some folks off. Let them change colors. Let the sun bake them. Let the sun lighten them. Let the cold wind, let the cold lighten them. Let them change and evolve. Because if they all dark skinned, God gonna kill it all again. Here's some black eugenists. Elijah Muhammad, Shaka Zulu. Shaka Zulu killed millions of Africans. Millions, more than the white man ever could. Shaka Zulu. Ain't nobody trying to be Shaka. Everybody still Egypt. Oh, the Egypt just, I want to be Isis and Nefertiti. They don't want to be in Shaka's family. They don't want Shaka's grandmama. Y'all saw her in the movie. And this is Idi Amin, killed hundreds of thousands of Africans. Hundreds of thousands of Africans. His own brother, same color, he killed Ugandans. And he was prime minister of Uganda. Killed his own people. This is eugenics. They were trying to purify the bloodline and kill what they called unwanteds. And many people benefited from eugenics. I'm going to get in trouble on this one, but you know, I'm already in trouble. The benefactors, those that benefit from the money that comes from eugenics, Planned Parenthood and the LGBT agenda. All four of these men have supported these organizations. Louis Farrakhan, Al Sharpton, Jesse Jackson, and Martin Luther King. They all took money under the table to support Planned Parenthood and Margaret Sanger's eugenics plan to kill blacks. They're going to kill off blacks, sterilize them, and kill all their babies. And these four men took money to promote it in their communities. Had full knowledge of it. Wasn't a secret. But because they were in secret organizations that required it, they had to do it. Sold their people out for eugenics. Yes, sir. You better do your research. Martin Luther King in every church on everybody's fan. %100% controlled by the government. And when they were done with him, they killed him. He was controlled because he was in an organization that controlled him. He was Boule. Many black racial activists prove. See, we need to quit believing everything we see on TV. Why are we so inundated with TV? Turn TV off and live your reality. Draw a big square in front of your house and play like that's reality TV. Many black radical activists prove that it's not about skin color. Some worked in concert with lead eugenics to promote agendas that would rid our nation of the lower class blacks while they were promoted for their involvement. In order for a class of people to be looked upon as better, another group of people must be humiliated. So, in a social class construct, people can have the same skin color but be looked upon as less than because of their economic status, demographical location, or their physical appearance, lighter, darker, bigger, or smaller. African Americans have accepted induction into secret organizations that discriminate based on looks, finances, and social status. Many of these societies have been linked to the eugenics that TV. Turn TV off and live your reality. Draw a big square in front of your house and play like that's reality TV. Many black radical activists prove that it's not about skin color. Some worked in concert with lead eugenics to promote agendas that would rid our nation of the lower class blacks while they were promoted for their involvement. In order for a class of people to be looked upon as better, another group of people must be humiliated. So, in a social class construct, people can have the same skin color but be looked upon as less than because of their economic status, demographical location, or their physical appearance, lighter, darker, bigger, or smaller. African Americans have accepted induction into secret organizations that discriminate based on looks, finances, and social status. Many of these societies have been linked linked to the eugenics that promote the very demise of their ethnic groups. But in exchange for prestige and separation, they pledge into these organizations. Oh yeah, well, Obama gonna save the black people. Has he made it better for black people? Now, you should have known Obama wasn't going to help nobody when he brought Jay-Z and Beyonce into the White House and said that his daughters look up to Beyonce as a role model. Then they got a video of his daughter just a few months ago freaking and deaking on the video, just like Beyonce. You can't fix the problem and promote the problem at the same time. He gonna help all of us. Man, we got a video of a lady crying. Ooh, I'm so glad he won because he gonna change everything. I'm not gonna have to work no more. Paper bag test. These were tests that were given when the color of a brown paper bag is used as the marker that differentiates light skin from dark skin. A paper bag was often used as a way to determine whether a black American was light enough to engage in certain activities or were too dark to be considered light skinned. Due to the opportunities that were available, light-skinned blacks following the Civil War, it was perceived that they began to discriminate against dark-skinned blacks in certain ways in order to achieve social acceptance by white Americans, which included their social organizations. If you were white, you're all right. If you're yellow, you're mellow. If you're black, stick around. If you're brown, stick around, but if you're black, get back. That's what they used to say in 1944. The quote by Parrish explains the way skin tone hierarchy and the practice of colorism is broken down within the black American community. They even used the comb string test, where they would hang a comb by a string and you had to walk under it. And if it caught in your head and you pulled the string, you couldn't be in the organization. Yeah. Some of y'all would have told, whatever it was hanging by, y'all have pulled all that down. Like, did he pull the roof off this place? Man. Yeah. Comb test. Yeah. Tone breeding. In order to keep the advantages that their skin